Nice place you got here, Johnny. Not quite sure I meet the dress code, but I think I like the smoking policy.
What the fuck do you want?
Now, is that any way to treat a friend?
Are we friends?
Well, I think so. You've certainly seen me naked. You want a cigar?
Do you want to go fuck yourself?
Oh, not particularly. But listen, your friend, Ray, don't worry about him.
Why not?
Apparently he and a lot of his associates under some serious observation and in the process of imploding. They'll either be dead or inside within a month or so. Best thing you can do, stay away from him.
What about Billy Gray?
Yes, well, you've got a bit of a problem there, sport. He's been talking inside. Thinks he can help pin a major drug dealing ring on you and your buddy in the chair. Thinks he's going into the witness protection program. And if he collars you, you'll do 15 years, and he'll live in a condo in Arizona.
Well, I don't doubt that, Mr. Stubbs. But he's on the inside.
Yeah, I know.
And there's currently very large walls and armed guards between me and him.
Yeah, well, you're a smart guy. You'll figure something out. If you get into trouble, you call me when you get there. I might have something to help you with.
Good. I'll need it. Hey, one more thing, Stubbs. Why are you doing this?
I told you. I was good for a favor.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Grand Theft Auto 4, The Lost and Damned. This is, I believe, the last mission of the game, if I remember correctly. So yeah, hopefully we will be finishing off this LP that I have been doing for like 8 months to put up 7 videos. Because yeah, I started this in September and it's the end of April now, so whoops. But you know what it is, I was doing other stuff and have just been not really on the LP shit. I don't need to explain myself to you guys, you know what the drill is. We're just chilling. We're just be happy that we're all here and we're all chilling. As one of our greatest poet philosophers, Pitbull, once said in a song, any day above ground is a good day. Remember that. And I did remember that. So anyway, I hope everyone's doing okay. I hope the beginning of the week has been treating you all right. Yeah. I'm okay. I had a pretty decent day today. Kind of busy day at work, but chilled out for the afternoon and had a tasty meal. And now I'm here, cracking open a cold one, playing GTA and talking to you fine folks.
Terry, man, we gotta pay our friend Billy a visit. He's been talking. Bring Clay and bring all the fucking firepower you got. Meet me at the Alderney State Correctional. I'm waiting. One last job, guys. Good to see you, Terry.
It's a sick car. What the fuck? When didn't we ever get any of that? Or I guess I could have if I had ever spoken to Terry. I guess that's the way that you're supposed to get epic weapons, since you only have $5 to buy things. Let's see, we got a grenade launcher. Summon rounds. Assault shotgun. Let's get more rounds of that. Those are always good. It's unlimited. I might as well just go crazy then. Get a bunch of this shit. Let's get a sniper rifle. Why not? And yeah. Okay. Should be good. Blow up the prison doors. Okay, are we using... will this suffice? Is it just any explosive will work? Sounds like that's the plan. See how many of these I can get just with the rocket launcher. Pretty good number of them so far. Where are you, motherfuckers? Come on out. Well, I didn't do much. Yeah, you fucking got him. Alright, let's get this guy. Take him from behind. Pause. Alrighty, there we go. Oh wow, I got a whole bunch more folks over here. I love not taking cover in these scenarios. Okay, I want to try them. I don't think that killed any of them, really. Alright, probably not the best strat. Blown up. Just peeking around the corner. Let me get this guy. Oop, let me get shot in the chest and head. Why can't I hit that guy with this? What about this gun? There we go. Better gun. And these cops are just not interested in shooting at me. Oh, if you can't tell, by the way, this is live commentary. I decided to do that for the last one since it's only one mission, and I barely done that, so figured it would be fun. Now you're getting my epic live reaction to the mission, which is mainly a bunch of me being like, okay, I'll shoot that guy. This is why I'll never, like, and to be clear, I'm fine with this, but I feel like this is why I will always be like a small YouTube or internet presence, even if my audience grows. I don't think I could ever be like a millions of subscribers person, even if I wanted to, because I feel like you just have to have, not to suggest that everyone who does it is like phony or faking it, but like I feel like you just have to have that kind of personality that's really, like, broad and in your face, sort of sense of humor, and I don't know, I just don't feel like, I feel like I would have to act very noticeably not like myself in order to generate the type of watching, because, like, the types of stuff that I do, like playing video games and watching movies, have large audiences, but I don't, like, make soy face thumbnails, I don't yell, I don't have high production values, you know. Maybe if I did any of those things, it would be different. Okay, there are a lot of fucking guys up here. There's a couple of them. I don't think I took the health. I don't really think it would have mattered anyway. I think it's really the armor that I'd want at this point, but the armor's up there. There's a bunch of fucking guys in the way, so I will not be getting that at the moment. So far, this is going swimmingly, though, I have to say. I'm not really taking any damage. You get this guy that's up here. Trying to shoot their heads as much as I can, so as to not waste a ton of ammo on their bodies. And they just keep coming, man. Just red dots on red dots. I kind of like that they're donuts in GTA 5. Every time I switch between GTAs 4 and 5, it's like, you know, rewiring your brain just ever so slightly. Execute Billy. Alright, we only have one guy left, and he is our friend. How do you get out of? Okay, yeah, I have to reteach myself the controls to every video game, too. Alright, Billy! I decided to give him a glorious finish. Alright, follow Terry and Clay. Goodbye, I will not be shooting any of the guards. I will just be driving. Actually, no, shooting cops is fun. I'm gonna do it. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot the prisoner. I was trying to free him from the cop. That sucked. Sorry, guy. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Come on. Thanks for waiting. Oh. Oh, okay. I'm driving. Alright, we can switch to controller for this so you're not hearing my clickety-clacking. Well, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that is the end of the Lost and the Darned saga. Unless we have to shoot more guys when we get to the end. That's what, I mean, really only two things that can ever happen in this game is drive somewhere and shoot someone. So, that reminds me, something that I wanted to bring up was, there's been some discourse on Twitter lately about, well, the main thing has been whether or not 100 men could defeat one gorilla, which is a funny, hypothetical that really reminds me of Twitter's heyday. That was the kind of thing, and, like, forums and stuff. I don't know, that just gave me, like, old internet vibes. That was the sort of thing that you would find on, you know, old random forums and whatnot back in the day. People just being like, do you think you could take a fucking shark if you came up to one? What would you do if you were in a bear attack? That sort of thing. That's also just a classic, like, boy. What just happened? I knocked my DAC on my computer and then the game froze. Uh-oh. Hold on. The game froze. Oh. Hello? What happened? I don't know why touching my headphone wire made the game freeze. Oh. That wasn't the end cutscene, was it? I think it was. Did I just skip the end of the game? Is there not supposed to be music here? I'm so confused. Well, I don't know what to do about this. There is no... I guess I can just put music under these credits so that you have something to listen to. And, I don't know, maybe I can find the end cutscene on YouTube or something and stick it in here because, yeah, I don't know what happened there, but it was frozen and I was pressing all manner of buttons, but when the only thing that did anything was pressing the A button on the controller, and that skipped the cutscene, which of course was the end of the game. Although I have to say, I don't really think the end cutscene was really gonna give us much. We killed Billy. I don't know. That's kind of it. This game doesn't have an insanely, like, amazing storyline or whatever. Neither does the base game, even though I do think it has probably one of, the best of the GTA stories, and better than 5 at least, but this actually goes into what I was going to talk about. Not the gorilla thing, but the other thing people have been talking about, which is, or at least, I saw a prompt tweet about it, and some people that I follow were responding to it of, are there any video games that have, like, story writing quality on par with like the best films? Are there games with actually well-written stories? And there are some answers to that I would accept personally that people gave, like Disco Elysium and at least one of the Metal Gear Solid games, most likely two. And I would be cool with either of those. David Muir was a tools programmer. Wow, I can't believe he found time to do that in between being an ABC anchor. Anyway, I think those would be perfectly acceptable responses, but my take on it is no, and also it doesn't matter. I don't think that there's any... No, look, that is not to say that there are no video games that I think, have stories that are neat or interesting, or like have characters that I like, or even moments that can be emotionally affecting. I think all of those things are possible. I don't really think that the vast majority of video games, though, let alone, like, not only do they not, like, tell a good story, but really don't attempt storytelling in a real way in general. Like, but I don't know, I'm getting a little too in the weeds, but my main point is just that it doesn't matter. I don't think video games need to have them, because to me, the best, like, sort of emotional experience, or like experience where I've really felt that video games are art, or can be art and invoke feelings, it's never been from like the cutscenes and dialogue and plot of a video game. It's always been, and like the narrative, it's always been from like the experiences that the game manufactures for you, and the feelings that that playing the game evokes. Like, I feel like the best games are the ones that just use the experience of playing the game as a means of telling a story, and not in the sort of black and white sense. You know what I mean? So I just think it's not really even a fun conversation to be having. This is like way more exciting looking than when you're playing it. I have no idea how long these credits are, and there's also no music, so I'm just sitting here in silence. I have no idea what happened. Maybe I will shove the end cutscene in at the end, because I feel kind of stupid if there's just nothing there. So yeah, I don't really know how long to keep rambling for. I might just have to like let the credits go uncommented over for a little bit if they go on for too long. But this was The Lost and Damned. I don't know, kind of a thrown together Let's Play, even more so than my normal ones are. But hopefully it was fun to see, and to every couple of months get a little update from me. This is usually the part where I talk about the stuff that I'm gonna do next, but I really don't know. My plans are pretty much the same as they've always been. It's just a matter of me actually doing them. And oh, cool! Get a little view of parts of the games. Cool. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, I want to get on the streaming shit more, and there's a few games that I want to let's play. I don't know what I'm going to do about Ballad of Gay Tony, because I feel like if I try to do it next in this format, it's going to be the same thing where I do it for like 6 months, because I never feel like doing it. If I streamed it, I feel like I would get through it quicker, and in general, I'm trying to sort of get into that zone of, making videos from streams of games. like I said, there are a handful of games that I think would benefit from this sort of format, the normal sort of format that I still want to do, but some of them take some prep, and I need to do that. So, I don't know. I don't know exactly what's coming up next on this channel, but I have a fun project. There'll be a little sneak peek of that sometime soon, hopefully. And yeah, assuming that everything goes well with that, that should be coming sometime soon. And yeah, you know, I have stuff that I want to do, but it's just between me and my own life circumstances and other people that are involved. I just gotta get it together, you know, and I don't want to start any shit until I'm ready for it. So, and the big thing is that this week, at the end of this week, or weekend, I will be moving into my new apartment, so that's a whole thing. I am surrounded by shit in boxes at the moment. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing on Friday and Saturday. And then once I've gotten all of that set up, I'll be getting a new desk and pretty soon going to be getting a new computer. I was going to wait until next year to upgrade my computer, but with the tariffs and everything, I feel like it's going to be more expensive, so I am moving up my plans to upgrade. And, yeah, I wanted to at least wait until I've moved into the new place before I, set out on my goals for the year and whatnot. So yeah, I mean, we're only just getting into the cast now, so I have a feeling that there's a pretty good amount of these credits left. I should have known, that it was gonna be a lot. Elizabeth Torres, Charlie Parker. Is that a man? I don't know. I mean, I guess I could make fun of these names. Wow, they got a real Russian guy to play the Russian drug dealer. That's cool. Fucking Bill Burr? Oh man, I have to go back and listen to Jason Michaels' voice. I need to... Brian Donahue? Is that who I'm thinking of? Probably not. And there's one guy just called Santos. Rehearsal Studio, Dance Manhattan. That's cool that they just went to a dance studio to rehearse for the mocap. I hope I put some kind of music under this in the edit, or else this is gonna be really stupid. I mean, it feels stupid now. I should take my headphones off. I'm not listening to anything except my own voice. Well, this sure is a list of names. Ray Fling Pool. Oh, what the hell kind of name is that? Also, I love that this game is from fucking... Well, I mean, I guess this one is from a few years later, but... This game's 20 years old and still just transitioning in and out of these floating around background shots still makes the frame rate dip. I don't know, I've already been on about how I feel like these games are poorly optimized. I know that just sounds like bad computer cope, but I've played these games on a number of different computers, and my computer that I have now is not bad. It should be able to run games from 2008 and 2013 perfectly fine. And in fact, I have no problems with any other game from any other year, really. It's really just these games that have sporadic dips in frame rate at predictable intervals. I say sporadic, but it's there are specific things that seem to trigger it more often than not. Especially in 5. There are just specific areas of the map where when you go to them, the game is like, yes, it has to try really hard to show you all those fucking triangles. I don't know why it became, like, stupid stuffy in the last 30 seconds. Is this the end of the credits? I think it is. Wow. Kaboom! The silent explosion. Okay, am I gonna have sound when we get back in the game? Or is it gonna be fucked up for some reason? I may have just knocked out my sound when I knocked my DAC, but that usually is not how that works. That's literally all that happened when the cutscene started. I literally just bumped my DAC that's plugged into my USB thing. I bumped the headphone jack plugged into the top of it. Okay, so I have desktop audio but no game audio. Fantastic. Alright, well, I'm not gonna worry about this because the game is over. So anyway, this was The Lost and Damned. Sorry that it got really stupid and fucked up at the very end and we didn't get to see the last cutscene. Maybe I'll pull it up on YouTube and talk over it or something, I don't know. Or just link to it. Or maybe I'll just keep it not in the video. Who even cares? I mean, if you're watching this to see the game, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what's wrong with you. If that was why you watched this, was to be like, alright, I'm going to see a really comprehensive view of The Lost and Damned with good commentary. No, you come here for me talking about whatever bullshit. And that's what you got for 7 parts over like 9 months. And now it's over. That was the end of The Lost and Damned. I'm just going to leave it here on this very awkward note. Maybe I'll do Gay Tony soon, but either way, just keep your eyes peeled on here and on my other YouTube channel for stuff that's coming in the coming months or weeks. Also keep an eye on Twitch, particularly next week once I've moved in. I'm hoping to jump back into that. And yeah, that is all from me. I will see you guys next time.